Hello, it is Sunday. I am at Craddock Park, walking the dog, and there's a little picnic bench here, and I thought I'd sit here and just catch everybody up. I knew I had an assignment this morning for a CPS case that was actually being closed, but we had to do the final visit with the family. And then I ended up with a last-minute emergency CPS this afternoon. The kicker was, I drove all the way to South Dallas for the first one, came home, and then the next one was further south in Dallas, but kind of where I was. It would have been great to have known while I was in that neighborhood instead of driving all the way back and then have to go back up. But hey, so be it. So I ended up working this Sunday. I don't have anything scheduled for Monday right now, and it's the holiday tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get a day off. I need a clean house. I need to do laundry. And it's weird because I've been busy, and then some of the cases, if you've been following this, have been very intense and grim. So when I get home, I'm a little bit emotionally shot, and I just kind of just chill. But I really need to do laundry. I need to do dishes. I need to just clean. The place is starting to look like it needs intervention. But then the other bit of news is it looks like my AC system is not blowing as cold. So it got toasty last night. Fortunately today, the weather's cool. It's in the low 70s because of the rain that we had, and it's going to be like that for the next several days. So I'll have somebody come in and fix it. But I was just like, I'm just starting to catch up on bills, and now I may have a big AC bill. Both units are not blowing cold. Or they're blowing cool, but not cold. So I'm like, oh, God. Who knows? Maybe I should donate to MBS Productions, which is me, and then help me pay my... I don't know how much an air conditioning bill is going to be, HVAC bill is going to be. Never as cheap because, the labor for that is always the highest thing because they're tradesmen, and tradesmen make good money now in the United States because there's not as many tradesmen. So anyhow, that is my news. I still keep pretty much a blackout on the COVID stuff just because I'm trying to give myself a break. I did see something where Trump said another stupid thing, but then, that's a daily occurrence with him, so be it. There's still a few people that are still trying to downplay what this disease is, which is so ridiculous. And I did see that, in some of the states this weekend, I think in Florida, or the beaches or someplace there was a pool, or the beaches were just absolutely packed. So, and people weren't socially distancing, not wearing their masks, etc. Here in Dallas, I did peek at the numbers. They went down a little bit yesterday. I don't know what the numbers are for today, but I did peek at them. They went down, which is good. I still notice that in my neighborhood and near Dallas, people are complying with the masks and the social distancing for the most part. But once you get outside to the burbs, it's a whole different story. So keep it up, Dallasites. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, and wear those masks. I say it every day. But you're going to help people like me because I'm getting to do some of this awful work. And I just don't want to see more people sick with this disease now that I'm starting to deal with the actual patients who have COVID patients or recovered patients. They're not really recovered because, as I mentioned in my other video, the aftermath of the disease is sometimes worse than the disease itself. And that's not getting reported as much on the news as to how debilitating this disease is long-term if you happen to catch it. And it's, as one doctor said, it's Russian roulette. You don't know if you'll be the lucky one that has no symptoms or a mild case and it goes away, or you could be young and strong and then it just really ravages your body. There's no predicting it for the under 65. I know in Dallas, 65% of the cases are for people that are under 65, and more than half the people that are in the hospitals are, I think, under 50 or under 55. So in Dallas, it's really affecting younger people, but I don't know if it's the same case all over, the rest of the country. Now, the mortality rate is definitely higher for the over 65, but it is shocking how many young people, young meaning under 60, are hospitalized with this disease or in recovery for this disease. So people think they're immune, but they're not. Anyway, enough sermonizing. I hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day. I'll quickly scan the park so you can see how lovely it is. I've been at this park before. There's people playing cricket behind me. Let's see if I can get them in focus. And as you can see, there's a little trail that meanders and wanders everywhere. And then there's some picnic benches. There's a kiddie thing that is still closed. They're not letting kids climb on it. And then there's some tennis courts here, all free. And as I continue making 360, there's some homes across the street that are lovely. I just live down the street. We see there's a bit of a gap there. That's I'm in the wrong spot. The gap right there where those cars are parked. Oh, I'm getting my fingers in the way. I live just down the street, so people always say, "Oh, you live on Rawlins? How nice!" It is. I have the cheapest unit on the entire street. I bought my condo back in the early 90s when this was a transitional neighborhood and it became very luxe. So it became a great place to live. And the neighborhood's so swanky now. And people say, aren't you going to sell your unit? It's worth a fortune now. Well, not the unit itself, but the land it's on is worth a fortune. The problem is I can't afford this neighborhood anymore. Even if I sold it, it's not going to, everything around me is like $750,000 or higher. Lots of over $1 million homes in this area, or condos or townhomes. And, my little tiny little condo's the old little thing that's in this neighborhood. So I'm lucky that this has become such a fabulous neighborhood, but I didn't pay anywhere near that in the early 90s. I paid, let me put it this way, how much was it? It was about the price of a luxury car, but not like major luxury car. So my condo has more than quadrupled in value since I bought it. But it's mostly the land because this is such a prime real estate down here in this neighborhood here in Dallas. So anyway, but I love this neighborhood because it is, as you can tell, it's beautiful. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And I've got some more subscribers. I finally hit the 50 mark. Thank you for all the people who just subscribed. Let's go for 60. I'll be, selfish and say I want more. But thank you for the recent subscribers. All right, you guys have a great day. And